People are already here. I was just doing my post for Twitter. People are already here. Oh my god, what is happening? Doing my post for Twitter. People are already here. Oh, that is embarrassing. The stream is over. I'm kidding. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna quickly get this started. I'm not the. Yeah, see, I always mute the tab for for Twitch. It's stupid. So to those that don't know, we are playing Marvel games, but no snapping. But we're gonna have a rival on the stream. We're gonna have Torch the Automaton, actually, who is this wonderful fellow I met through a card game featuring these so-called Marvel video game characters. I also think that my controller is not working. Is it working? Uh-oh. This is embarrassing. I I got I got Torch to I helped them set up, and I'm not set up at all. So this is bad. I didn't I did not ever realize that Storm was so muscular in the old MVC games. Well, see, here's the thing. The whole Marvel versus Capcom stuff. Fuck it. We might as well just go into here. And then I'm gonna check my inputs. Why is it not working? Oh man, I gotta do this again. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna pull Torch into the call right now. Just we might as well just do this proper. All right, buddy. I'm gonna give you that call.
The phone has been answered.
Hello, Torch.
Welcome.
We are
Welcome
going
to the stream.
we are going to start soon. We could just use this time to give a little bit of intro of what we got going on. But Torch the Automaton here is a fellow that I met through a game called Marvel Snap, and I thought it'd be appropriate to get some Marvel gaming going on. You know, we got the Rivals, we got the Snap.
Bro, everybody's playing Rivals right now. They're missing out on Marvel vs. Capcom.
I'm missing out on Rivals.
Understandable. It is really good.
But the Marvel collection just got released, and I'm just giving a little bit of a history lesson, but it all started with this game. Back in the day, Capcom was Capcom devs were a big fan of the comics and the TV show. And when they got commissioned to work on a Marvel fighting game, you could see the love that they clearly have for the characters and the animations itself.
Was the X-Men show coming out during this era?
Yes. This is during the part where they got to Mojo World, when they added Spiral, Silver Samurai's here, Omega Red as well.
Bro's got the whole knowledge down pat. Yeah. I did not even know that. I thought that Marvel vs. Capcom games came out like they started before the X-Men series started airing.
It would have been slightly after, because the thing is, we looked at X-Men versus Street Fighter. They've gotten most of the voice actors, especially Rouge, Rogue.
Right. Yeah. I remember actually, because I looked that up because she reprises her role in '97, right?
Yes,
she and a lot of others. Yeah, so I went and looked at her like Wikipedia page, and I was like, holy shit, this is what Steve Blum is to Wolverine.
It's pretty cool, like in terms of like the actors and that they got back for the show. Have you been watched '98, all of it, or?
Yeah, I finished it. I was watching it weekly. It is probably some of the best Marvel content, not just in years, but just in general.
Oh no, it's fucking incredible. I've enjoyed my time watching it, and the more I've learned about the behind the scenes, like the voice actor for Jubilee has changed, but the original voice actor for Jubilee did show up in the show.
I think what was it? It wasn't just that. It was they've changed Jubilee, and there was one other. They changed Cyclops because his old voice actor passed away.
Yeah.
But what's his name? It's the guy that voices Roy in the Fire Emblem games, and he also voices Bucciarati in the JoJo dub.
Oh,
I
word.
don't know his name, but he does a really good job as Cyclops. Like, he is a sleeper pick, honestly. Now I gotta look this up. Who this is? Bucciarati, JoJo dub voice actor. Not to have my Ray Chase. That's his name. But yeah, no, he's quite good.
So in terms of what's happening today, we're on a platform called Fightcade, which is free to use, which is actually incredible. It's been around for years, and with the popularity of fighting games keeps on going up and up, thanks to things like Guilty Gear Strive and big events like Evo that happen every year. There's always been an interest of fighting games to those in the community.
Yeah.
But Torch is gonna dip his toes in and what it's like to play in these sort of games.
All right. Do you want to? You know what? We can just.
What do you want to start
Let's just
with?
play.
You can also
Well,
play JoJo too.
I'm fine with whichever, but no matter what, I want the last match that we play of each individual game is just full send. Hit me with everything you got.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'll see what I can do to put up against it.
All right. I'm no pro, but I just like fighting games in general. Just like it a lot.
I was gonna say, you liking fighting games definitely puts you a fair league above me, because I'm just like, fighting games are there for me. Like, I'm not gonna say no to playing them.
All right. You know what? I mean, I'm kind of feeling for JoJo's.
All right, that's fine.
All
I'm fine
right.
with that.
All right. This is not a Marvel stream anymore.
I'm not gonna. I like how we started it with. Is there any JoJo event going on? Not really. We're finishing. Me and Polly are finishing part 6. That's about the only JoJo news I got for right now.
Okay, there's only part 3 characters, and if you get spoiled, that's your own fault for missing out.
Not true. There is an Easter egg that includes a part 5 character, and it's an input that nobody ever does because it's like one of the worst moves in the game.
Yes, you're
All right,
correct.
there
There
we
is a
go.
part 5 character that shows up.
Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go.
By the way, part 3 sucks. I'm just gonna play part 2.
Do you have the what's it called? The secret. There's like some button that's a secret input, right? That gets you different characters or whatever.
Oh, where is it? My controller is not mapped, which is the funny part. There we go.
Oh no. Do you just go off screen to go to the secret? Yeah, it's whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
I got Whole Horse. I'm good.
Whole Horse is pretty decent in this game. He has one of the best looking supers.
Are you talking about the Hanged Man?
Yeah, the rotoscoping hangman is really cool.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't actually know how Whole Horse controls in this. I what was that? I used to play JoJo characters a lot whenever I played Mugen. Like, I played a lot of Mugen, probably more than any other fighting game.
so when you shoot out your bullet, you can actually choose the direction it flies into.
Yeah. I was
Which
trying
is really
to do
silly
that.
for a fucking zoner character.
It is much slower for in terms of like the Mugen controls that I'm used to. Oh, you have to do it while it's actually firing. Okay.
What
You can,
else
like-
is there? There's Hangman.
There we go. Okay. There we go.
There was something I wanted to say about this game in general, but I think I seem to have forgotten.
Honestly, just the game looks nice, especially with the fact that Fightcade automatically adds like the retro filter to it. All right, we'll get a combo going. He says copium.
Oh shit!
Shit.
That move is sick. Unfortunately I blocked it. I think that is actually how you just play Whole Horse. You just keep away. Yeah, because you have
Yeah.
a really fast.
got-
Yeah, you know I can do that too.
Okay, short range is you. Nope, it's not. I'm just figuring out my range. I don't even worry about it. Oh shit! I forget that JoJo's has a timer. Honestly, like they were really cooking with this game.
Oh no, this game is incredible.
Like
There's a lot of
this
references to the game itself.
like honestly, just part 2, Joseph as a character in general, just because Alessi exists, is such a great choice. Damn that.
Alessi is a very interesting character in this game. Unless your opponent has been transformed, his attacks are very shitty. But when he hits
There
you
we
with that
go.
that super that
Nice.
turns you into a kid, yeah, he goes nuts.
Oh fuck! It's the wrong way. Oh, sorry. See, I don't know. What are your streams PG-13?
Fuck! I don't know what
Okay.
you're talking about.
All right, the streams are PG-13. I dropped my one F-bomb. For the rest,
Yeah, you're not allowed to swear in this fucking stream. It's cool.
I wish I had like a censor sound effect on my sound bar.
I'm sure you can do that.
I could probably find. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that isn't unblockable, but like it.
Oh, it's unblockable.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it takes so long to start up that you could hit me with a straight bullet.
Can he...
Man, I kind of wish like the newer JoJo arena fighters were kind of like this.
What you mean, like the just? I guess All Star Battle R is the most recent fighter.
It's pretty good. Wow, I wasn't even like touching anything. I wanted to see that super go off.
It will eventually, one of these days. Never mind. It's okay. I think his victory screen has. Oh no, it doesn't. Or it might sometimes have what's his name in it? Hangman.
Oh yeah, if you ever want to change your character after winning, so it's like arcade rules. You're stuck with the character that you won with.
Oh, okay.
But like I can always reset the machine so you can play a character you want.
Yeah, that's no biggie.
So this is a very interesting piece of trivia. This character design exists because of this game.
Mm-hmm. I did actually see. My JoJo phase extended to like literally everything about JoJo, so I definitely did a fair amount of research with with just the existence of this game.
It's just such a nice looking game.
It really is. Like I don't know how much of this game is actually rotoscoped, but more than just the what's it called? Animation has to be, right? Like more than just Hanged Man.
In Third Strike, there actually, you know what? There's probably tons of like rotoscoping used for references in terms of certain aspects of it. It's probably how they get the animation looking so clean.
Oh, we're so not back. It's so whole over.
Certain characters play different based on like how their stand works. So like this character works as in it's just they have a summon, and their attacks are faster and they can block with.
Who all has non-summon abilities? So there's like Whole Horse. There's I'm trying to think of who else has the abilities that are, what's the word? Like actual that aren't Star Platinum like
Anubis. So
Anubis is one, yeah.
Shaka and Khan are Anubis users that are playable. I don't. Oh, you know what? My stand protected me. I think I was. So like I have this habit, like every time I move forward, I move a little bit back, so that way I'm like blocking. We call that shimmying. Oh, there we go. Let it rip.
That's the only thing I've been trying to do the whole damn game.
One of the best looking supers in the game.
Honestly, I think that's like one of my favorite looking supers just in fighting games in general. That's like the whole reason I even play Whole Horse.
Are you familiar with
I
a
did
game
not expect it
called
What is it?
Darkstalkers?
I know about Darkstalkers. What is it? It's like not Vampire Survivor. It's Vampire something in the West, right?
It's called Darkstalkers here, but it's like Vampire Savior.
That's something like that, yeah.
It's just funny because of that one game on Steam, Vampire Survivors. It gets mixed up a lot.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been. I've played a fair bit of Vampire Survivors, and it's genuinely a great game.
Oh yeah,
like it is. It's very fun.
I'm not knocking it, but like when I first saw this, I was like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever saw. Then I played it, and I'm like, fuck, 8 hours has gone by.
Exactly. It's like I kind of like when I first started, I was like, oh, it's just is it an auto shooter? And then after like 5 minutes, I'm like, yep, I'm not doing anything for these attacks. And then like probably similarly, like 8 hours, I'd imagine. Oh shit. Probably about 8 hours later, I'd be like, damn, I've been enjoying this game. Plus, I play it with my roommates sometimes. Like, it's very fun just to co-op, because dumb stuff happens on screen.
Yeah, when I found out that the game had co-op and I shared it to my friend, they got super obsessed with it, and then they got their wife to play it with them.
Oh no! Not the stand charge.
Ow!
Nope. Did you actually let me hit that, or did you actually not block?
So, I stuck out a light. I basically I pushed a button. Whoa!
There we go.
Oh, that's okay. I've never seen that.
You haven't seen that? That's the victory screen I was talking about.
Oh man, that's freaky. That's such a cool fourth wall break.
It really is.
All right, well, it's time for the mirror.
Mirror, okay.
All right.
Oh, you're not doing a mirror. You got Boingo, or what is it in the U.S. release? Whole Horse and Voing.
I love the anime ending when they show up.
You mean the like
song.
credit song specifically? Yeah. You know, that's like way better than the other ult, and I just have not been using that ult at all.
I want to do the super where I shoot my gun into a pipe. I don't remember how to do it.
Is it not just quarterback?
I think it's more
the same as the Hangman.
I think it's a little more complex because Whole Horse Boingo's a little different. I don't even remember what the big difference is, but like standard Whole Horse is just way better. Like this Whole Horse has more gimmicks. This is so stupid. Like
at each other.
The fact that like you can control your bullet to do like weird zany.
See, but that's the thing is like it's only for a short duration. It's bizarre. Pun not intended but acknowledged.
Oh my god, bizarre. Okay, I got it.
Sometimes I'm too funny for my for my own good without even realizing.
My god, there's a lot of flash. I'm so sorry if anyone has light photosensitivity, but that is a warning for most video games these days.
That's true. Oh, you can kind of control that one. I didn't even know that.
Ow, my legs. Also, this is a terrible habit that I have when I tend to stream with others. I don't tend to acknowledge chat.
Oh, I mean, see, I kind of get it, but at the same time, I'm a very like talk to the chat kind of person whenever I stream. Like I enjoy just like that's admittedly okay. I'm very open about the fact that I want to stream for money eventually, but like
we all do.
I think yeah, but like I genuinely think you almost got me with the shit. I genuinely think if there were more people interacting in chat, I could probably banter back and forth pretty well with them, aside from the fact that, like, I go a good, like, on occasion, 10 minutes without ever reading chat and stream.
I just want to let everyone know that people that pop by and say hi, it's very appreciated. Just like Granite the Proto Boopster, who has a very strong interest in a fighting game called Basra X, which is Sengoku period, like, weird-ass fighting game. Also, and Polyanther is also here, with also another JoJo enjoyer.
Anyway, okay, yeah, Polly was saying she doesn't remember Whole Horse's stand. I don't know how old that chat message is, because unlike whenever I'm streaming, I don't have the timestamp. But his stand is gun.
Yes, it is a gun that is actually, I don't like. Whole Horse is an interesting character because, like, in terms of like what they wanted to do with him, he was originally going to join the gang, but I think they just wrote that completely off. It's like how's he gonna mesh?
I have heard that. See, here's the thing. I've heard a lot of like potential things about JoJo, and like at this point, I'm never even sure which ones are the what's it called? Which ones are the truth anymore?
I mean, the only thing we could really take word of is like what the Araki says through interviews and any statements they have made.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What is this?
Oh, I did the pipe super.
Oh my god. Oh, okay, I see. That is a weird super.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. I just know that he shoots bullets into a pipe and then it comes out somewhere.
Well, see, that's the kind of stuff that, like, if somebody pulled that out at high-level play, nobody would know how to react to it because nobody uses it. It's like how, hasn't Donkey Kong been, like, making his way up events at Melee tournaments because nobody knows how to play against him?
I did see that he won, DK won a tournament, and I know that he's not a character that is usually played in high level.
Yeah, because, well, I mean, he, like, sucks, but, like, it just goes to show, like, tier lists don't matter if you just believe in yourself.
Yeah, when you're committed enough to a character as you play them, you know what? You might have the advantage over just knowledge. There's so much tech against all the Spaceys, Peach, and Marth, and all those other characters. But if you figure shit out with, like, Yoshi and Donkey Kong, you know... I mean, people are learning new stuff for Street Fighter 2. And that game is, like, over 24 years old.
That's true. You know, speaking of old games, I was thinking about it earlier, but, like, I was watching, this was like a couple weeks, maybe even like a month or so ago, a video on, like, the AVGN, and he was doing a Wii game, and I'm like, huh, the Wii games today are older than NES games when he first started, which is just bizarre to think about.
I saw a post on Twitter, someone getting mental damage that the PS2 is considered retro.
I mean, it is. It came out, like, a long time ago.
I mean, like, when I first got my first paying job, like, I bought a PS2 Slim and a bunch of PS2 games. Oh my god, you're doing the crazy stand combos.
I'm telling you, man, I played Mugen. I at least have a moderate knowledge of the JoJo fighter.
Wait, can I make...
Oh, whoa. God, I don't actually know how...
That's what I wanted to do.
Bro got the ricochet off. Oh!
Oh, God.
I'm remotely control... Okay, that's cool. I don't know how that works, but I like that.
I think if you do, like, the fireball motion and then push stand, that's how you're able to...
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of the integral parts of playing with a stand character. Or, sorry, a
I didn't know
stand-based
that's
character.
how that worked.
See, now that's a bad position for me to be in. Where you have the stand behind me, and then you're in front of me.
Yeah. Well, I'm used to. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I wonder if the motion character versions of these that I was playing have that then, because I don't even know. I
A
haven't
lot.
tried it out.
If it's a character straight, like a straight rip from the game itself, usually they're faithful to their own personal in-game mechanics. So then you,
Yeah.
it is possible. It is probably possible.
So is that a thing that I don't know if that's a thing that like only oh shit, didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it. Is that a thing that only Polnareff can do, or can anybody do that?
Characters like Jotaro, Abdul, Dio can do that.
Okay.
So it's anyone who can summon a stand in front of them. And Jojo is probably the basis of... Oh shit, I'm dead.
There we go. I will say that is my hubris in fighting games, is I always I like getting the super finish. So
Uh-oh.
if somebody plays against me enough, that is going to be my downfall.
I wanted to do cool stuff. Okay, maybe I should play the band character.
What's his name? Pet Shop?
Pet Shop is usually banned for that balancing reason, but lately some events have just banned normal not Polnar, Kakyoin.
Really?
A lot.
See, like that. Part of that had to be rotoscope. Sorry, not to cut you off, but like
no, it's
that
okay.
felt too smooth.
A lot of the times it's just because he's just too strong in terms of like for other characters. In terms of like having a diverse and balanced metagame, it's like sometimes characters are just banned for the health and community of the game itself. But I mean, like, banning is always weird in certain aspects for games.
Well, I don't know. I think it's got to be, what's the word? Warranted. But, like, I don't know. Like, for me, I'm just not much of a competitive person in general. So, like, I'm just not a ban enjoyer on anything.
That's totally
because
fine.
I abide by the skill set of get good because I am a filthy casual.
You should have told
like,
Australia to get good when they said they wanted to ban Hero in Smash.
Hold on, was that like back when Hero was first introduced?
Yeah.
I was unironically on the get good team because, like, dude, Hero is not, like, I could see from the beginning Hero is not that great.
Yeah, he is
just kind of like...
You gotta, like, work around with your MP, and then the spells are kind of random.
Like, sure, I guess you could consider it overpowered that Thwack and Whack can one-hit, but, like, you gotta get those out of a 16, like, list, and then not only do they have to land, they have to do that random chance, so I don't know.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Wait,
but,
what the fuck happened? What is that move?
Silver Chariot Requiem. I don't know how to do it, but yeah, that's a move that exists. It's a Part 5 reference. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Sorry, that kind of looked like a... Oh, maybe I shouldn't say it. It's stupid.
Shit, I'm dead.
Whoa.
What is it? Actually, totally intended. 100% meant to do that. I meant
Remember,
to
take ownership of everything that happens on the screen. You won? Yeah, I meant to do that. I meant to
winning
drop
is
that
something
combo.
I do mean to do. What is this?
Oh, fuck, I jumped.
Good old anti-air. But, what was it? Yeah, I know it's some kind of wonky input for Chariot Requiem, but yeah, like it's a terrible combo starter, and it's got such a long startup, so people just don't use it. At least from what I recall.
Yeah, this was an era where the balancing of games didn't matter to the devs. Most of the time, it's like, does this look cool when the person does it? All right, good enough.
That's how they should be, because like we need more scenes where the game just looks cool to look at.
Oh man, that's why. That's to me, even as a person who hasn't played Tekken, like watching Tekken in a high level is pretty entertaining. At least for me, it is. Oh shit! Oh god!
Get him with the fake out.
You almost got me to block the wrong way. That's You know what? You
High
have a
tech.
lot more fundamentals from what I expected. I thought you literally have never played a
Well, I'm
fighting
telling you,
game.
I'm like basic level. Like I'm sure if you like actually, if we weren't just like in a casual match and we were actually like going for marbles, I would be owned. Maybe not like as one-sided as initially seems, but I still feel like I would be. Okay, hold on. There's a way to no Shadow Dio, other Kakyoin. Where's I don't know how to get to like high Dio.
Which
There's
one?
a way to do that, right? The like Dio with the spiky hair.
Shadow Dio?
Not Shadow Dio because he's right there. I guess I'll just go regular Dio.
I can reset the
Oh,
machine. There's only like 2 Dio characters.
is high Dio just like locked to being a boss only? Because that would make sense.
That might be just a boss character.
I mean, it would make sense. I only know about playing him through Mugen, so
That might be just a character that's only in Mugen. Because like,
you know, let's try classic.
there's always like the weirdness of like people will get like an existing character and then like modify to the point that they're crazy.
Yeah. What is it? I'm trying to think of who it was. There's always like the I don't know his name. My brain is like fully empty. Okay, so if I like being on the right side of the screen is not ideal for me. That's how you work. Sure, you can be on that side.
Oh god. Ouch. Oh man, you broke my stand.
That's all you gotta do is Jotaro. You just gotta aura, bro. Just like the show.
Ouch.
That's all you gotta do.
I think this character is cool to play. Very tricky.
Okay, so Jotaro doesn't have the same thing. Jotaro doesn't have like the extendum. So I think it's just long and medium range stands that can do that. Oh shit, okay. Well, didn't mean to do that, but we'll go with it anyway. Damn. Ooh.
I meant to do that.
Come on. What's the... He has a charge up, doesn't he? Oh, there it is.
Oh god, this is walkable.
Don't know. We'll find out.
Oh god.
Doesn't matter.
Pop it, help me! Get over
Can't
here.
beat
Oh,
this shit
God.
out of you without getting closer. You know, speaking of JoJo games, though, that is always something interesting to see is, like, before the anime comes out, like, what both the games display them as and, like, who the voice actors are. Like, All-Star Battle is a really good example, because when that one dropped, Part 3 wasn't out yet.
Mhm.
So, Jotaro still has the same voice actor that he had in that game. But, like, everybody else has vastly different voices. Not necessarily vastly, but they have quite different ones. Ooh, what? Can you turn yourself invisible? Is that what that does?
I think it's just a teleport attack kind of deal.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is that the Mortal Kombat reptile? Oh hell no! He hit me with the raging demon, bro.
He's so funny because he's so small.
You are playing like Odd Job basically right now.
The odd job of fighter. Oh man, Iggy's-
You are like so hard.
I liked Iggy as a character. Very
He's fun.
goofy. having games like this is nice because I mean, see, I'm a game collector and I like having the physical copies of games.
Yeah.
But like, the physical copy of this is already over like $150.
Oh yeah. I mean, especially with the fact of how just popular JoJo got with the anime, like, it's just not super ideal. But you know, the retro game market is just not ideal in general right now.
I don't know. I'm for
I
the
don't think.
preservation of histories, but
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't think it'll be as good as it was whenever we were younger in general, just because people do see dollar signs whenever they see old games.
well, it's like the Pokemon TCG and card game market. Well, mostly
Yeah.
Pokemon. Like, no one cares to buy a set as a collector unless it has like a Charizard in it. Oh my god.
Hit him with it.
Shit. I think one of the... I think Iggy just takes damage very poorly at the cost of, like, he has a small hitbox kind of deal.
Yeah, that would make sense. Not what I was trying to do. I don't remember what Jotro's is. It's like... Come on. Something like that. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out the command I'm trying to do at some point.
Oh, wait, I think I know
Maybe.
what you're trying to do.
Maybe.
Fucking freeze time. You got the meter for it.
I know I do. I just don't know his... I think I know Dio's command for it, but... Oh my... That was like a soccer ball hit.
Oh, God. Oh, my stand has crashed.
Meant to do that one. Definitely
No,
didn't want to do the super moves
that
right
knockout
there.
sounds terrible to hear. A yelping dog. I don't want to hear that.
You know, part of me does... Like, you have to wonder, like... Where do they get the ADR for that? Like... Surely it can't be anywhere good that they get the sound effects for it.
Well,
You know, I'll remain on hopium and hope that they're, like, recording a dog whining about not getting treats.
I think this is Black Polnareff, which is...
Yeah.
Yeah, Anubis is the one.
Cannon fight.
But that's right. All of the Anubis users have the parry attack.
Okay. So...
Okay, so...
Hit him with the classic.
So normal
The leg
Polnareff...
sweep punch.
Polnareff can summon his stand, but in Black Polnareff, he only just shows up for attacks. Interesting.
Okay. It's kind of like Shadow Dio.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that was so cool! I was worried that it wasn't gonna work.
I am glad that that worked.
Oh, short
That
range.
was... Okay. Okay. Alright.
Ouch.
When in doubt, aura your way out. Dang. I just... You know what? That's the thing. I will always fall for that. It's like, if you put me up against, like a Fire Emblem character in Smash, you can definitely use down B on me and it's gonna work.
Oh, that's right. Every time I hit a parry, it's, well, I get a stock, but I'm not too sure what that stock applies to.
Maybe it's for your supers? I don't know. Is it for your stand button?
Could be. So a lot of the approach I have to fighting games is I don't usually look at training. I just kind of hop in and push buttons and take notes, mental notes.
I usually, I look at the move list and then that's about it.
It's fun to push buttons, figuring things out. That's, to me, the learning process of fighting games is like a big thing for me.
Oh, how do you... What was the? Hold on. That was I
Ouch.
don't know how I did the evasion there, but I guess it works. I don't actually know what because there is some button that does that or some input that does that. Also, this artwork of Star Platinum just does not look good. The splash screen art of Star Platinum is just so ugly. He got a damn, like, I don't even know what to call it. Just, he looks like in the Death 13 fight whenever he gets his face hit with the frying pan.
Who else is there? This character's funny. It's just
This one is this one Khan or Chaka? I don't actually remember.
I think this is the barber. Oh, it doesn't say the name.
Yeah, because
probably
one's
Khan. Because
I think this one's Khan.
Yeah, because
and
the
kid is
first guy.
Chaka.
Yeah. I only know who Chaka Khan is because of some stupid Simpsons joke.
I think I'm trying to think of where I probably just kind of picked up like old artist names via osmosis from my dad because like I know that they're a band and I know their name like even before watching JoJo, but I cannot tell you what kind of music they produce.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, I meant to do that.
Character's like really simple to use, but he's not very good. I also think if you block with your stand character, you won't take chip damage.
That would make sense. Is this the in this era every like game had chip damage kill you, right?
The rules of a game are different, but around this time, I think like you can die to chip damage.
Well, I want to say because you could get killed by chip damage at least in UMVC 3, I think, right?
Yes.
So I guess it's not really until a recent development that at least Capcom games stopped doing that.
Yeah, in Street Fighter V, it might have been the starting point for that, where like you can block all manners of attack, but you only can die to a chip damage if the attack that you're blocking is a super.
Okay, yeah.
Holy shit.
Alright. I guess I'm just a Jotaro fiend, man.
I don't
know
think
what to say.
I don't think there's anything wrong with chip damage, but I think the usage of having to cash in with meter or with like a special attack is a good way of like earning that right for chip.
Yeah. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that is unfortunate. Like that doesn't feel like Star Platinum should have gone through that.
Oh, this like that attack?
Yeah.
Well, usually supers will beat out like normal attacks.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Because in some games, like sometimes buttons clash, but like Guilty Gear is a good example. Like if both attacks hit at the same time and they're with the same strength of the button, they just cancel each other out.
Yeah.
But a heavy button will beat a light attack if they clash at the same frame.
Ooh, that. Yeah.
Also, I really like that the like your picture was being split in half.
Yeah, I like that.
So depending on like what super it is and how, like in Polnareff, you're filled with holes.
Yeah. You know what that is? I didn't even think about that. That was like what affects what's the word? Because like I feel like I've just seen. Maybe it's just because I played Jotaro and Dio. Well, I don't play them, but I've seen them the most. That I've what's the word? Just seen the picture like going.
Oh my god.
Oh no! See, yeah, he exists. Okay.
That's a cool. That was a cool intro.
All right,
there's so
Dio
much like
actually
details in this game that like unless you're familiar with the source material, like it's just an incredible thing to just notice.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't know anything about JoJo, they'd be like, "Oh wow, that that Dio character is like really fucked for doing that.
And then you watch JoJo and you're like, oh wow, he is really fucked for doing that. You know, I wonder if the costume changes the sprite of the like lady, like of the blood he's sucking. You know?
I'm not too sure. That'd be a pretty interesting thing to check out.
Dio has like a teleport away, like a counter or whatever.
Why does that punch hit so hard when I'm blocking it? Oh fuck.
Maybe it does more damage for hitting far away or something like that. I don't know. I actually do not know.
Ooh.
I'm like cornered right now. I don't know any way to get out of the corner here. Bro's gonna hit me with the jabs, not the jabs. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're not good.
Oh, maybe I should just be a con main. Ouch.
Me mashing buttons until it works. Come on.
Ouch.
One of these times it's gonna work. The world form wall. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that one's fine, but not the super I was going for.
Man, this is the problem with the characters that I like playing as. They have very straightforward, like, goals. I want to get in and, like, hit you with my sword. What the fuck?
Steamroller.
Oh,
no.
shit.
He's done it.
Oh, man, what a classic.
Does it only do the re if it's Jotaro?
Yes.
That makes sense.
Or maybe if you do the time stop version?
Maybe that could be it. That could be it.
Oh, man, you look...
Bro,
you look so different in that color scheme.
He's so sassy in the challenger approaching image.
He was gonna be the character I was gonna learn to main.
She feels like she's like Elena in Street Fighter, where it's like rotoscope. Granted, maybe Capcom Capcom devs just really liked making sexy women.
There's nothing wrong with that. You know what?
Ain't nothing wrong
Sex
with it.
sells, all right?
It does, especially back then when there like it wasn't readily available everywhere. Like,
ouch.
You can get somebody into the game just by showing them, hey, there's a lady with big boobies.
Yeah, that's how Stellar Blade got super popular, because, you know, it has nothing else to offer.
I couldn't even say for certain whether it does or not, but I do remember that being the biggest talking point about it.
I mean, I heard, like, from what I've seen in gameplay-wise, it's a pretty okay game. People are upset about tits at times.
It's kind of like the inverse of the only thing I've heard about Horizon Forbidden West, where the only thing I hear about is people complaining about how ugly the character is.
They complained about
not like sexy or something.
They complained about how ugly Aloy is, so instead the next Horizon game is a Lego game.
I still think that's so. Didn't they show that at a Switch Direct too? Oh shit.
Switch and Sony, but yeah. I mean, I have nothing against Horizon. I played the first game. I thought it was cool. I don't have anything against Lego games. Lego games are cool. I just
don't know why. Like,
you know what? That is a good question.
Like, that is the big, because like those demographics don't feel like they line up.
Lego is what are your thoughts on Lego?
Well, I mean, I like them. I think they're cool.
Do you like the Lego stand? That's just the U.S. White House Lego set as a stand.
See, that's the thing is, I feel like the biggest. Ooh, that was close. I feel like the biggest audience for Lego, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, does kind of overlap with what I assume the audience for for Horizon is, where it's just people who feel the need to constantly consume media. You know, like Funko Pop collectors.
Oh God, don't. Do you have a Funko Pop?
No, I mean I have a few, but like I don't think I've only gone out of my way to buy one. Maybe.
Wow, I feel so bad. Because I hate Funko Pops for what they stand for, but I will admit to spending a lot of money on Funko Pops.
Bro got the collection, man.
Look,
see, everybody has their thing.
I'm just gonna say I have the regular show set of Funkos, which is cool.
Okay, those are good ones because they're so like ugly. Or at least the Wrigley one is.
But the Benson one is cool. It's like a little plastic head with the pink marbles in it.
Oh, wrong.
Polly got a few Overwatch ones, and they released for Fallout 76.
What was it? Yeah, she's got those. She's got a few. She did a video on Funko Pops, if I remember right. That was way early in the YouTube days.
Polly, are you going to play Funko Fusion?
Not Funko. Oh my god. Isn't that game like actually retail game price?
I'm not sure.
Okay, hold on. Wait, I gotta lock in real quick. Okay, I'm not locked in. We have unlocked.
Oh my god, that killed!
I think it's because your levels. I think what's the word?
Whoa! That's a funny.
I think it's oh, what is it, man? I think it was because your like magnetism or whatever was at level like 7 or something like that.
Maybe it scales and makes us super stronger. I'm not familiar.
Maybe because she looks like she's like a setup character. So, what was it? I don't remember what I was saying now.
Funkos.
She looks like she's a setup character, so you're not meant to run into it. Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right. The Funko experience or whatever that game is called. Like, that shit looks not... They really think they're Lego Dimensions. Also, did you know that... This is like way off topic, but also not. Vanilla Ice's voice actor in this game is the guy that voices him in the anime.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
So anything here is usually like cool to talk about, unless it's like
there is just a lot of neat trivia in this game.
I don't know shit about politics, and talking about it is weird.
Have you seen that one video that's cut off, but it's cropped to make Joe Biden look like he's saying soda?
No.
There you go. There's the politics for you.
Look, I heard.
Wait, no, I forgot that you live in Canada, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm familiar with stuff. Besides, Joe Biden to me is an asshole because he plays Chip Xanath, and anybody who plays Chip Xanath, someone who I don't fuck with. But at least Biden is supporting the fighting game community.
Brother, what are you talking?
Okay, the joke is that there's so in the online Guilty Gear community, there's a player by the name of Joe Biden, and they play.
Oh, is that? I think I know what you're talking about. I think I saw that in my feed whenever like the Evo stuff was circulating. Wasn't that like a really good player that nobody knows who it really is?
Yeah, I don't think their identity is not disclosed to anybody. So like, anytime there's like a top 8 graphic, they always just tag Joe Biden or President of the United States.
That's funny. But yeah, no, like the only things that like I don't even think politics. Well, okay, I think politics are like kind of lame to talk about, but like whenever it's specific funny instances during politics, I think they're funny to talk about. Like,
yeah, Trump
the video
in scrub quotes.
What else is it? There's
yes! Whoa, that was pretty cool.
The what is it? Oh, I'm cooked.
What the fuck? I just
I'm not cooked. I'm back.
Oh god, I pushed.
Go get him. Go get him.
Whoa, I teched the throw.
We had a grapple. No, what was it? There was something I was gonna say now, but I've forgotten about it. It was something like mildly related to them, but I do not remember what now. Oh, the video of Kamala Harris being like, "You exist in which the context you are born. You are a coconut that has fallen out of a tree," or something like that.
What?
It's so funny. It's like it's the same energy as. Have you seen the video of like the girl being like, um, it's got "Bury Me" by 30 Seconds to Mars playing, and it's like I'm on like a 20 different tangents right now. I don't even know what tangent I'm on anymore.
No, this is good. I actually enjoy being on multiple tangents, and then it's like when nobody has the ball in basketball, and it's just a bunch of people like diving in for it, and then we forget like what side we're on, and we score wrong. Besides, like the more
Oh,
we
this is
talk
the
about
key
like
that
this,
has
the
the
more I
escape.
get to actually know like what is your interest and what you're all about.
See, I am like, I mean, I don't really like. It is hard for me to pin down an interest that I have specifically. Hold on, how did I do that? That one.
Ow. Is that? I'm not sure what that move does.
I think if you, because you can charge it up. I think if you charge it up maybe all the way, maybe it's unblockable or something. I don't know.
Whoa! That was
Yeah, Shadow Dio counter.
Yeah, I always feel bad because like one of the things I guess I'm half-hearted jokingly say that anime is bad, but there's like a lot of people out there that are super into it, but like they don't got anything else to talk about outside of
That's
it.
see, I have noticed that a lot. Like there are people that like, you know, there's nothing wrong with being super into anime, but I'm just like a person who's like, you know, kind of like you know, branch out your interests. At least try something different, you know. You never know, you might actually enjoy the best media of all time, which is Breaking Bad.
Yo,
You got to give it a
actually,
shot.
yo, Breaking Bad is really good.
Dude, I don't know. I was watching my boss had her kids at work earlier and they were watching Avatar and I'm like, oh man, that might also be peak media that I need to add to my
Wait.
watch later list on
Blue
Netflix.
Avatar or Element?
No, Avatar, like the last Airbender
Okay,
Avatar.
okay.
And because one of my roommates is always talking about, because it's his favorite show, and he's always talking about how it's the greatest media of all time. And me personally, I'm a firm believer that the greatest media of all time is Breaking Bad. Some people might say Better Call Saul, but I actually like Breaking Bad more.
Interesting. See,
But
the thing is, it's like I'm not really good into. I don't know. Part of the content creation game is like when you have a thought, people expect for you to bust out your essay and your everything about it. And like like watching both Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, like I have a preference for Better Call Saul than Breaking Bad.
and people, like a lot of people do, honestly. Like it, I've honestly seen more people say that they like Better Call Saul than Breaking Bad, and like I don't have a problem with it. I can see why people would like it more, but I don't know, something about Breaking Bad just like scratches the right itch, the perfect itch in my brain.
Okay, so if I do that move to you, I cannot do stuff. I can just walk through you. So I don't know what the follow up after that. Like what the where the fuck is this move?
You hope I run into it. That's what happens. Oh, I can't counter that one. Interesting. Yeah, come on. Use the what is this move called? Charisma. Fuck.
With Better Call Saul, the thing about it is like there's a lot of the scenes where I don't know. I mean, if you ever hear me talk, I'm very into the idea of hustle culture, having a side gig. I like people say capitalism is evil, and I'm like I'm partly at fault. But like my problem is I think capitalism is cool when it works out for you.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I will never be mad at like specifically Mr. Beast because like, hey, he figured out the YouTube algorithm, broke that shit, and got an infinite money glitch. And if that were me, I mean, I'd be doing the same. Like, I am an enjoyer of the idea of being rich. I'm not necessarily, you know, in love with the idea of capitalism. But everything has its faults, you know.
Now, let me ask you this: do you like? Do you like cookies?
Like the browser cookies.
like let's say Girl Scout cookies.
I'm not much of a like. It depends on the cookies, to be honest.
All right, so there's this
Right.
thing that I follow called Mischief. Actually, do you want to switch the game too? We've been at this
Yeah,
for
sure.
like an
Hold on.
hour.
If you want to reset it real quick, we do one more like full send match. I'm down
All
to do
right.
that. We gotta both lock in here. Now that I've played the actual arcade game more than once, not counting. I don't even know what I'm saying. I've played it one time in real life, and the rest of my encounters with this game has been here.
Now you're playing a second time in real life.
Yeah. No, I mean like I've played the cabinet in real life.
Oh, really? That must have been really cool.
Yeah, it was at the arcade that we were going to, like a month or so back.
Oh, that creepy close up.
That is. You know, I do wish instead of like turning into whatever, like I think it's Nukasaku and I don't even know who else it is, but Dio has a weird different transformations, and I do wish that like they did the same thing that they do for Joseph, where he gets like his part 1 iteration.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's Nukasaku. Come on. You got me.
Oh, shit.
There we go.
That's such a cool effect.
It really is. I do love the negative effect for time stop.
Oh, my God. That's I guess it's a... I have to block... Oh yeah, cookies.
Oh yeah.
So there's this thing. There's this art conglomerate called Mischief that I follow, and
it's a bunch of different like kind of higher echelon streamers, isn't it, or something like that?
No, they do some weird stuff. You might know them for their one stunt that they did, like a couple years ago, Tax Heaven 3000. Would you like to play a visual novel that helps you do your taxes with a cute waifu?
I've never heard that in my life, actually.
It's a really weird game to play because I did it on stream once during the last day when you have to file American taxes.
Mm-hmm.
That game asks you legitimately for your phone number, your social insurance number, and that one point when you fix the photocopier, there, she's like, they ask, can you please post a PDF file of your T1, your tax thingy, American tax thingy? Yeah.
What is it? It's I don't actually know it because like I'm not gonna say I don't do my taxes, but I definitely like am not the one who does my taxes.
Fair enough, but the thing is, it's like you can give
W2, that's what it is.
That information like properly, and it will file your taxes for you. But the bad ends are like when they ask, do you have foreign income? And it's like, oh, I don't. And then every time that happens, she's like, oh, I don't think I'm ready to be in a relationship with anyone who gets foreign money or supports Bitcoin and all that jazz.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah,
Right, if you want to switch to MVC2, we can.
All right. But yeah.
But
so Mischief just did something really interesting. And the thing is, a lot of their stuff is like thought provoking. They want you to think about things. So what they did is that they're selling their own versions of Girl Scout cookies. So here's the thing: do you like door-to-door salesmen?
I don't know what the answer to that should be.
If someone knocked on your door and is trying to sell you stuff, would you buy it? Trying to get you to buy some knives.
I mean, it depends on what it is, to be honest.
Depends on what it is. Well, what if it was a little kid knocking on your door and they want to sell you cookies?
Fuck. I totally denied your request here for a second.
Don't worry about it.
I think my controls are not quite set up proper. We'll figure it out. Okay, ask that question again.
All right. All right, a door-to-door salesman is trying to sell you a product that you
Okay.
probably do not care for, or you might want. They're there to sell you something.
Okay.
All right. Would you give them the time of day to hear them out?
If it was in fact like a small child that looked like they were trying to sell me something, yes.
See, that's the thing. The Girl Scout cookies is a hustle where
Okay.
they are all door-to-door salesmen, but the fact that they're little children, right, selling us cookies is an easy way for us to just listen and hear them out.
I mean, it's true.
Like
What was it? There's have you seen what's it called? So I don't know if they had this in I don't know if they had this in like your schools when you were younger. But in American schools, there's always this little like fundraiser bit where it's not really a fundraiser. It's more like you are a door-to-door salesman, right? But what was it? It's like I don't even know how to describe it. You literally like go door to door and try to sell just shit from like various like shopping catalogs.
Mhm.
But literally like your incentives, it's like Girl Scouts where your incentives are like what is it? I don't even know what like it's like if you sell an insane amount like 1,000 or something like that, you can get like some shitty earbuds or something like that. Like basically what were good earbuds at the time. Shoot.
Well, that's a
But,
that move. Wow. Sorry.
No, you're fine. What was it? But yeah, no, like you sell an insane amount of these things, and they just expect you to be able to do that. And then, you know, like the main prize that a lot of people go to is like a trip in a limo, basically, and that's what they advertise it as. But it's usually like you go to McDonald's basically in a limo is usually what it was, from what I recall.
Huh.
And that was like what a lot of kids that could do that kind of stuff is. Usually, you know, the kids with more money, the kids that were in the upper class families.
Ow.
Ooh.
That dang. So, Polly just said when they were 10, they were selling Girl Scout cookies to drunks in a bar. See? It's an easy sale. Child with because you can't say no to a kid. I mean, you could say like, "I'm sorry, I can't buy cookies." But like you're not gonna slam the door in front of their faces. Like I don't like get out of my sight. You know? So Mischief Cookies released a launch of Girl Scout, like basically a ripoff of Girl Scout cookies, and they're talking about how the idea of the American dream is sold through commerce and cookies. I'd have to send it to you later, but I found it very interesting. And you could buy yourself a cookie sales kit for $1,650. And then if you sold the box, each box of cookies for $15, you would net profit. But here's the thing. Scalpers.
Mhm.
These are limited edition cookies by Mischief.
Yeah.
What if I said, fuck that, I'm going to sell these box of cookies for $50 each? Because once they're gone, they're gone. I can net profit $25,000 through sales of cookies that way.
True.
Because that's hustle culture right there.
Hold on, let me see what I'm working with here. You know what? I'll just play people that I've never played before. I don't think I've ever played Omega Red. I thought that was Colossus for a second. I don't think I've ever played Thanos. I've played a very limited amount of these characters, mainly through Mugen.
No worries.
There's Colossus. Launch or tie. Oh, I forgot that this has the assist buttons. Duh. But, see, I don't know. I'm not a hater of, like, hustle culture. It's just, like, I don't personally vibe with, like, trying to sell my soul to make like an insane amount of like I want hustle culture in the way that I want easy big profit. I don't want to have to put in that like extra work to get all that money.
That's
I
fair.
want it easy.
I think I'm just built different because like I don't know
I
if
mean, you might be.
I've ever talked about it, but like have I ever told you like the kind of streamer that I was before being a VTuber?
I don't think so. No.
Would you believe I was an Animal Crossing New Horizons streamer?
I would believe that just because of the fact that you have like your main avatar is a bear.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You know how you're supposed to get along with your villager friends and, you know, build up your island and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why, but as a normal person, I was going into forums, providing a service to people. I was like, yo, I got the goods. You looking for something? I can get it for you. You just give me the bells. You give me the Nook Mile tickets. I got you. And
So
it got to a point.
Did you have?
Got to a point that I did illegal sales through Animal Crossing with hacked items.
Did you have the Raymond amiibo cards and sell Raymond to other people's island?
Well, see, that was the thing, right? So there was like at the launch of the new Horizons game, there were 8 villagers that were brand new to the game, and there were no amiibo cards for it.
Right, yeah.
And like, oh man, I could go on and on about like how the inner workings of Animal Crossing works, but like Raymond was an expensive buy for the sole reason. I mean, like, are you familiar with the game, like New Horizons?
Yeah, no, I remember whenever it came out and whenever everybody was doing all that.
Okay, so the way it works to get a new villager is that you get the Nook Mile tickets to go to an island and see what you get, right?
Yeah.
So the mechanic work is that first, the island is rolling a die to see what species you're going to see at the island, right? And then after it rolls to see what species you get, then it rolls what villager of that type shows up.
I didn't know it was species and type. I thought it was just like basically an integer between 1 and however many villagers there are, like 600 trillion, whatever.
See, but that's the crazy part, right? So if we went with like octopi, there were only like 3 octopus villagers at the time: Zucker,
Right.
Marina, and Octavio. So if you got if you rolled an octopus, you had like a 33% chance of getting the particular octopus you want.
Well, no, it wasn't Zucker, Marina, and Octavio. There's also the robot one, isn't there?
Yes, that was before the big update, though.
Oh, okay.
So here's the thing: there's like what 25 species in Animal Crossing as villagers, and then there was like
yes.
what 50 plus cats. So the chances
Yeah.
of getting Raymond were extreme, and that's why like
Okay,
it was
yeah,
so
yeah.
hard that people wanted it.
Okay.
But
Well,
yeah.
see, it was that and the fact that people just wanted specifically Raymond on top of that. Like, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like he was sought after because of not only how hard it was to get him, but also because of who he is.
Yeah, I just miss those days because I used to like I miss the days of providing a service and like being a salesman. Like I don't know, I like.
Were you
I
at
just
least making good money off of it?
I liked being I like working retail. Yeah, I made I made some good money. I made
That's
at least like $1,000 minimum.
See, for me, I'm never a hate the player nor hate the game. Hate the buyer.
Here's the thing.
So like you know, if there's a market, feel free to capitalize on it. I think you should. I'll always dislike the people that are like, you know, I should spend like what was it? I should spend $500 on Raymond. You know, obviously that's a bit of a stretch. But yeah, no, I was always like, I'm not a fan of those people that are the ones buying it.
The thing is, like, I wasn't selling villagers. Like, if it was in-game, something you could get in-game, I would at least ask for, like, in-game currency or tickets. But, like, if it was something like, all right, I have a hacked item that you can only wear, like, there's that stupid helmet that you wear when you're modifying your island. Now I have it as a wearable item that you can wear anytime. And like that's fucked. I also had like hacked trees that had so instead of fruit and money, it was actual items. So like the furniture icon, stars, Nook Mile ticket trees. Yeah, see, Paulie, I was a part of that hustle. And also, that is not human trafficking, one. They're animals, and it is a video game.
You're trafficking Raymond,
two,
bro.
we called it the meat market. Okay, we called it the meat market.
See, now that raises some good, what's the word? Good ethical concerns. Is human trafficking, if there is a limitless amount, so like say it's a human that's constantly cloned, is that still human trafficking? if you're constantly trafficking the clones? That raises the true moral quandary.
Well, then now we're at a question is which is more ethical? Trafficking cloned humans or the fact that you're cloning people?
I don't think cloning is that bad. Like, okay, here's the prospect for you, right? First of all, I love that we're both just bulky fucking Russian dudes.
Colossus would beat the shit out of Zangief, but not Mecha Zangief.
That's true. Then it'd be a fair fight. What? What the?
Hit me.
I didn't.
Me. I don't care.
Okay. Okay. I don't care. He says as he switches out.
I forgot my health is really low. He does not take. He does not get hit stun. As Mecha Geef. Oh shit.
I'm sure I could have comboed that really well. If what is this?
Oh wait, I think
I really like the graphics of this game.
Oh my god. No! Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Correct.
Oh god, I'm dead. Oh my god. I can't block. I can't even block in that mode too.
Oh, not the Zangief. Anyway, okay, so let's raise the quandary that I was bringing up, right? So let's say that there is a person, and the person themselves is like, I consent to being cloned, and I consent to you selling my clones on the black market as like whatever, trading, trafficking, cannibalism, whatever your idea is. What are the moral implications of that? Is that immoral? Is that unethical? Because the original clonee agreed to it, but the clones, which are technically the clonee but not really, did not.
Let me ask you a question in terms of that. It is totally related. Have you watched a movie called They Cloned Tyrone?
I have not.
It is like a modern day blaxploitation movie kind of deal. It's about a dude that gets shot. He's like fine the next day, and people think, and then they find out there's people are being cloned for some reason.
Okay.
God, I guess that would get into spoiler territory if I were to keep on talking about it.
I mean,
but like that,
I'm not afraid about being spoiled by it. I'm not to say I'm never gonna watch it, but like, I will not lie. I might forget about this. Oh, this is Sabretooth. This is the guy that people don't like in this game, right?
He's not very good.
Oh, okay.
I just think he's cool.
Sabretooth is cool because you don't really get him in any other like media that much anymore. Even though he's the Venom to Wolverine.
So back to your question about the consent thing. So what ends up happening is that I guess this is I'm just gonna fucking spoil it.
Go ahead.
So the thing is, the person that owns the cloning facility is actually turns out is a clone of the main character himself.
Huh.
And so like the reason why he clones all these people, these people that are a detriment to society, gangsters, pimps, drug dealers, and whatnot, is a social experiment and whatnot. Right? But the main character, who is the clone, they want to stop this shit because it's fucked up.
Right.
Right? So like, how much of the person's own core memories, or even though they're a clone, is it still the same person? Right? Is a person dictated their entire livelihood from like their own genes?
I would say, because that brings up like the nurture versus nature kind of question, you know?
Yeah.
Like, because theoretically, let's assume you clone somebody, the exact same person. How much of themselves do they retain if you raise them with a vastly different family in both cases?
Ouch.
Like, you'd assume not much, but I mean, there's really no true way to tell. Because, like, I am a very... I want to say due to my upbringing that I'm a very just optimist kind of person. Like I'm a very a glass half full only because you poured it and not because you're emptying it kind of guy. But like, I don't know, would it be different if I was cloned and they raised that clone in like a really like terrible life? And I don't know. Truly, I think I enjoy conversations of ethical what's the word? Of ethical and moral quandaries, because one of my biggest things that I'm not necessarily an advocate for, but, and I'm sure Polly's fucking groaning over there hearing me go into this tangent again, but I am a very, like, I don't see what's the big deal with cannibalism if somebody consents to it. Because, like, I am the kind of person that's like, there's no good argument for why you shouldn't be allowed to have, like, why somebody can't be like, you know what, I volunteer you to eat a piece of my flesh, or eat, like, my body if I die. I don't think there's a downside to that. Like, obviously, you've got the argument of, well, it'll give that person a prion disease or something like that, but, you know, what if the person's fine with that?
See, this is the interesting part, because you're literally talking about you're talking to someone who talks about, like, food. And I'm not talking about just like, ooh, food yummy. I'm like the cultural implications of like food. Like, I practice the whole nose to tail philosophy of cooking. Like, you use everything. Like even the, you know, I peeled the carrot and the potatoes. You got to use it somehow. Nothing goes to waste. So in that aspect, would I eat a fellow person?
And my answer is honestly yes to that question. I'm gonna be real.
Well,
like,
I mean,
okay.
As long as it's done ethically in a point that it is done not for the, like, enjoyment of it, but for like for the experience.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I would try. But no cock and balls.
Well,
no cock and balls.
I don't think that would be I don't think that would be good meat. I think the meat that you'd be getting off a person would be like the ass, basically. Like, you'd be getting like
the rump
with ham. But also hold on, I gotta think about what I was gonna say now. But like, there's legs, probably like basically just all of the fatty parts of the body. But like, here's the thing, while you give me, I don't know, like, if you feed me human and then you reveal, you're like, by the way, that was human, gotcha.
That's fucked up.
I'm not gonna be like, well, here's the thing, I'm not even gonna be like, that's fucked up. I'm gonna be like, huh, okay. I will, like, if you feed me a mystery meat and you're like, hey, try this,
my problem is like anytime there's like an option of like, would you eat mystery meat in video game, I'm like mashing yes. Like, I don't care what's happening, let me try the thing. I also have this weird thing about, like, it's like Monster Hunter. I'm like, they just carve out the parts. Have they tried to eat the meat or anything like that?
Yeah.
But wow, I didn't think we'd be talking about this, but this is what this is what I kind of enjoy when it comes to like jamming stuff with other people.
Well, that's my mind has to be like picking up all these buttons. There we go. No, that wasn't it. Fuck. What is Raging Demons?
Oh, light punch, forward, light kick, heavy punch.
Light punch, forward, heavy kick, light punch. Okay.
It's
I forgot about the timer. I thought it was like light punch, forward.
Sorry, light punch, forward, light kick, heavy punch.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, no, like, this is, I don't know, like, I'm fine with these kinds of tangents, because like, this is the shit that I was talking about whenever I was first streaming. Like, when I started my first stream, I was like, let's just go off the deep end and immediately get into the cannibalism argument. But yeah, no. All right, let me look at who all exists here because I don't know any of these guys. You know what? I'll go to the Capcom side. I'll pick
No,
the characters
I ain't
that I've
about
seen that I
that
don't know
shit.
who they
Cheap
are.
viewers, no. Every viewer here, all right.
I'm a firm believer of like, look, you got to be here for the insane shit that I'm talking about. I don't mind. That's why I don't mind if people like stop by stream and they're like, this person's insane. I don't want to watch them. I really don't care because I want people who are fine with me talking about, even if they have the reaction of like, what are you talking about? If they're fine at least hearing it out, you know. Let's just go Morgan. Why not? But yeah,
Why are
I
we
don't know.
talking about this? Clones?
I don't know. I don't even know how we got
Wow,
here.
the pipeline to cannibalism goes from this to Animal Crossing from fighting games.
I don't even know how we got to the like. I know we got to the capitalism stuff, right? But I don't even remember how we got there, to be honest.
Cookies. Oh wait, cookies
Cookies,
into
mischief.
mischief business.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing.
How'd we get there
business.
though? I think Mr. Beast was in there somewhere.
No, like because I was considered human trafficking, and you asked about
Okay,
like human.
right,
Is it
right.
ethical if the person that is being cloned for human trafficking was gave consent for it? See, Girl Scouts lead to the cannibalism pipeline. Got it. Alright, so you probably don't know how to do this. But if you push both assist buttons, you will do a team hyper combo.
Oh, that's how you do that. Okay, yeah.
And then there's also, if you do a super... And then if I guess I can't do it with that one.
Leaf shield. Oh.
Bernie, just shoot him! Do it!
I'm too short. I'm like odd job.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Basically, if you do a
That's
super... Oh my god, I guess...
I keep trying to do supers, but then I, like, accidentally do my, my switch out, because, like, you know, I'm used to both punches, or, you know, two buttons, etc., etc. Being the... what's it called? Oh! He mummied me. This dude's from Darkstalkers, right? And Cars?
Yep. And Nacris is not a very good character in Vampire Saviors. He cannot throw attack.
I do quite like that's the thing is like I don't know anything about vampires or whatnot, whatever it is. Darkstalkers. Let's just use the name that I know. I don't know really anything about Darkstalkers, but I do know like every character design I've seen looks cool.
It also has like incredible animation.
Yeah.
Okay, so
specifically, what's her name? Is it not Felicia? That's Black Cat.
Felicia is the cat girl,
is that?
though.
Yeah. That's who I'm thinking of. Then she's got like Elena from Street Fighter. What's it called? Levels of animation from Street Fighter 3. Damn.
Too far.
Wonder if there's a way to reset. Probably not.
Yeah, I was gonna. I mean, what's the is there no same button for resetting that there was for JoJo?
I mean, I could just do this. I could just close it and then re-challenge.
True.
Because the one thing I wanted to show you was how to do a delayed like tagging combo. So when you do a super, if you input another super that the next character can do, they will jump in and then do their attack.
I do not know even like most. I just kind of do a fireball input and then hope that that's a super by pressing two buttons, which it usually is.
And you know what? Sometimes it's just as easy as doing that.
So let's hit him with the.
All right, let's get some nobodies. You know what?
Oh, I'm gonna get exclusively somebody's then. And who else do we want?
You want to learn how to do a fucking infinite? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Oh, you actually picked him.
Is this actually the infinite? I was just picking the like most known.
I don't. There's a meme where a guy is like shouting, like, "Do you want to learn how to do a fucking infinite?" And it's just a tutorial of him playing Iron Man and like screaming. But like Iron Man does have an infinite. It's just I actually don't really know how to do it.
I'm telling you, I really like that Marvel Rivals. Wow, this feels slightly faster than it used to.
Holy
than it
shit.
was before.
You know what'd be really fucking awesome? If Shuma Gorath is a playable character in Rivals.
I could see that happening quicker than it happening in Marvel Snap, to be honest. Because it's, you know, game recognizes game, literally. Because, like, I just love that they gave Venom the Marvel vs. Capcom costume. But, yeah, no, I could see Shuma Gorath working. But I really hope they keep doing, like, what they did with, I don't know if you saw Luna Snow in Marvel Rivals, but where they just basically get, what's the word? Get characters that don't really get much recognition and just put them in there.
I mean, I didn't even know Luna Snow was a character.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know she existed before playing Marvel Snap. I didn't even know Blue Marvel existed. Like I thought Marvel's answer to Superman was just Adam Warlock or Sentry. Sentry was the more Superman-like character.
Cool. I can't jump after that follow-up. Oh wait, I can. Uh-oh.
Venom Web. Oh no. Not happening. No, sir. Oh, no. We're so back.
No, sweet.
Web throw. Oh, no. I don't know what the input for is.
Uh-oh.
Hit him with the proton. Alright, I don't actually know how Iron Man works.
Oh my god.
Proton
Am I
cannon.
gonna just get chipped out here?
No.
Wow, that hit me.
Damn. Oh, wait, I thought that was me.
You had a huge life lead.
I did. I wasn't even thinking about it.
So I thought you were just gonna let it rip and just kept on shooting proton cannon.
I could. See, I could have, but I'm not about resin gameplay. But I forgot where we were going. Oh, Marvel Rivals. Yeah, no, like it is genuinely very fun. Like I will gladly like probably play it whenever it drops. As long. Okay, here's the thing. It's free to play, so I know it's going to be horribly monetized. But it depends on how badly monetized it is. Is what'll keep me either away or coming back, you know?
You know what? If you gave it a chance and it didn't vibe with you, there's no hard feelings on that, you know?
Yeah, but like the thing is, I vibe with. I don't want it to be like Multiverses where I kind of vibe with it in the beta, and then it releases.
Well, first of all, that's Multiverses' fault. Like, they've announced Samurai Jack and Beetlejuice, and the thing is, like, sure, I don't have any attachment to those characters, but even then, it's just like, I don't think they could announce a character that would make me want to play it again. Unless...
If they announced Ben 10, I would be willing to at least try. Oh my goodness.
Ouch.
Unibeam. Repulsor Blast. Unibeam,
I want my
Repulsor
soccer
Blast.
ball.
Becomes the giant finish.
Oh god. Alright, time for a smaller hitbox.
What do you mean? You were already playing a small... Are you just playing small hitbox characters? Proton cannon. Oh my god. Not the odd job, bro. Does Iron Man have... Is it Iron Man or is it War Machine that has, like, the mines?
War Machine.
Damn.
And actually, there's a reason for that. So, in Marvel vs. Capcom 1, Capcom didn't not have the permission to use Iron Man anymore, new licensing issues, so they're like, ah, fuck it, War Machine instead. So in this game, they're both very similar.
Well, because I just know that War Machine is the one that got the cool. Wow. I know that War Machine's the one that got the cool theme with you know, that became Iron Man's theme in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Okay. There goes the big finish.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he got me. Oh, right, I have assists. Forgot about that.
Okay, I forgot to. I have like a very casual mentality when it comes to like playing fighting games. Like if you want me to go all out and stuff, like I can go all out. But
Hold
then
on.
like that's
you know what? We can do that after this match.
okay.
And that can be where I call it.
All right.
I'll play characters that I think I mildly know from other fighting games.
Yeah, because
the small bit of Marvel vs. Capcom that I've actually played.
So we played a lot of we played a lot.
Yeah, we've been playing for what, like an hour and 40 minutes or so?
All right, let me
Something like that.
re-challenge you.
Whew.
I'm really glad to have you. I really enjoyed shooting the shit with you more than just the enjoyment of than playing fighting games.
Of course. It's honestly, it's just an enjoyable. I don't know. I enjoy talking. Like the talking aspect of streaming is always what's the peak part of streaming to me. All right, go ahead and pick whatever your best team is. I'll do what I can.
I don't really know who I want my third to be.
Who do I know? Are there two Wolverine? Why are there two Wolverines?
One's Adamantium and one's Boneclaw. And I don't remember the order of like... I think Boneclaw was the first one in Children of the Atom. Which is the game that I showed off earlier. And then it goes like... Oh, Wolverine needs his Adamantium claws.
Okay. Hit me with everything you got. I'll try. I'll see how much I can lock in.
Cyclops is a pretty good character. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I ain't just no pushover. Better than your average casual. I will say.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Not the Juggernaut.
God, I fucking love Juggernaut. He's so cool. He's just some big dude.
He is just bulky as hell. He's kind of like the Broly of MVC.
Yeah, I can see that.
It would be really funny if somehow at the end of this I just like revealed to you that I like played in tournaments or some shit.
Holy shit, that'd be funny.
I thought I got mine out first.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Oh, he body blocked for me. Ugh. Baby!
Yeah, Akuma has so low HP. Oh, right. See, that's why I'm used to Akuma in MVC, is I usually, what's the word? Like, full X Factor.
Oh god, X Factor and like vanilla Marvel was crazy. Uh-oh.
Let's do that. Absolutely.
Nice teleport! Oh, that killed him.
Okay. I got one hero down, that's all I needed. Oh no. Okay.
Well,
All right,
that's
we got one down. That's all I needed to feel good.
oh, maybe we could do this again sometime
I'd be down.
on your side or something if you ever have any interest in streaming Marvel 2 or any honestly bullshit game on Fightcade.
Doesn't Fight Kid? I wonder if Fight Kid has like Tetris or something like that.
Oh hell yeah, they do.
Because I know that there was some kind of like Tetris-like game like that, right? On arcade games.
Let's see.
I don't know
Tetris.
exactly know what it is.
They have like Tetris arcade.
Do they have like hacks or something like that where it's like the games that you would find on those arcade cabinets that have every arcade game ever on them?
Yeah, but they also had like official one. Like they had Tetris
Yeah.
the Absolute Grandmaster. Like that was the
hmm
actual arcade cabinet ones.
But alrighty, I think I got whoa, I did not know that.
Well, what's
The
up?
I pulled up my what's it called? My like extended menu on Windows, the one that's like next to the little USB thing in the bottom right.
Uh huh.
I did not know that every time you talk, the little Discord icon that tells you that your mic is live like flashes. That's so
Oh,
weird. I don't like looking at that. I gotta stop looking at that. I'm gonna
no
get.
worries.
I'm gonna... Anyway, but yeah, of course we can do this anytime. Well, anytime given that we're both free.
Yeah, no worries.
But
Uh, Special thanks to Torch. Funny enough, we came across
of
we
course,
who knew that something as simple as meeting each other in a fucking card game will get us to stream together and play games.
bro, who it's like the picture of the guy knocking down the tiny domino that goes into the big one, and it's like playing a random Marvel Snap game at work, and then the big one is talking about cannibalism and the ethics of it on stream.
Now, see, I'm keeping the VOD for that one.
See, like it's a good VOD to keep, bro. You could clip it down. You could get people to be like, "What the fuck are these people talking about?" And then
What
see,
is
that's the
ethical
thing. If
cannibalism? It's devouring
I'm
someone after they go 0-10 in a first attempt.
no, but that's the thing is like, while I'm not like a super hustle culture kind of person, if I wanted to be, this is like the probably my most like insane ego like tripping kind of thing. But I genuinely feel if I had the effort in me that you feel about hustle culture, I genuinely feel like I could clip a lot of shit and edit down a lot of shit. And if I buckled down, I could probably easily like within the year get plenty of views and followers on Twitter or on TikTok and or not fucking the other T Twitch. There we go.
Oh,
But I just don't have that energy in me. I'm a very casual kind of guy. I just live how I live,
I,
and
I
I ain't worried about it. I'm content in life.
I had to share that before I forgot.
Mischief cookies, 3 units for sale.
Yo, peanut butter profits, cashew cash outs,
That's insane.
and what was that other flavor? There's another one. Oh, treasury mints.
They're probably like just dog shit flavor. Like they're probably just generic.
It could be, but the real thing is people are gonna buy those cookies and not eat them.
See, that's why I need Mr. Beast level of money so that I can buy these cookies and then just eat them in front of everybody. Like I don't think you understand. I am so like so much whatever is better like than I'm like anti-collector, I guess at that point where like I'll if I have a super rare thing, I will gladly take it out of its case just to put it on display. I ain't worried about it. Like me and Polly, well, it's more hers, but we have just the Overwatch Legos, like that they don't have anymore. The Reinhardt, the Bastion, the Diva, we just have them kind of sitting on our like right next to our Xbox, and yeah, I'm just not like a keep things in their case kind of guy. I'm like let it hang, let it be free. That was the point of it.
That's the
But
problem with video game collecting too.
yeah, is that there's plenty of people like that also don't keep it in good condition, but then there's plenty of people that are like, I need it in mint condition. But
But like
yeah, no, if
sealed,
I
like keeping
yeah
things like sealed in a box to never be played is the antithesis of gaming.
yeah, like I get that people whatever they like that, but you know what? If I ever have Mr. Beast levels of money, that's what I'll do. I'll get I'll buy one of those. What are the like original series Pokemon cards? You know, the ones that are like an insane amount just for an unopened pack.
This is levels of.
I'm just a hater, bro.
Yeah. Okay. See,
I
the
would.
cannibalism talk is weird because people might associate with me with furries, and you know, furries have this thing where they do eat other furries, which is weird. In the same way
Huh.
that you want the expensive rich Charizard cards because that basically inflation has ruined that Pokemon. No,
See, but there's that.
do not Google that,
Do
please.
not. Actually, no. Yeah, for more correlation, you can look up furry Charizard inflation, and it'll tell you more on the
God
cover.
forbid.
No, but that's what I would do. I would get a card, and you know what? I would be so evil pilled. I wouldn't stop at just opening it, bro. I would open it, and then you know what? Just for a little bit of a flex, just pour a little bit of water on them.
Oh fuck. Also, I'm in the middle of playing
I'm
up that
seeing you
version of
play
Street Fighter.
the Street Fighter movie arcade cabinet. I actually saw this one whenever we were at the arcade place.
Really?
And, like,
That's cool.
yeah, it is. So does it play more like Street Fighter, or does it play more like Mortal Kombat? Because it looks, you know, it's got the Mortal Kombat look to it.
Physics are fucking bad. Like it plays like playing Street Fighter, like motions and stuff like that. But like when you knock somebody down, you could juggle them. I don't know. This game is goofy.
But yeah, and I suppose that may or may not. No, I guess that there is no may not. That'll be my time here on the stream for this time.
Of course.
Do you have anything else planned for your 3? Oh, I didn't even see it was 3-year VTuber anniversary. I just thought it was 1 year.
I've
Do you
been
have
around
anything
the
else
block.
planned?
Basically, every bunch of people are going to be showing up to my stream from time to time. Just like Torch, a lot of the people that are being featured on the streams are people I've come across and I'm thankful for you know, coming across. Whether we've known each other just for a couple of months or years. Just want to say
Absolutely.
thank you for being a part of the VTuber, just being a part of the journey of being in social media in general.
Of course. See, like that's the I I like being in other people's chats, like, and just being in other people's streams, but man, like it is like that's half the work that you're supposed to put into streaming is networking by talking to people through their chats and shit, but like that shit's hard, dude. Like I like obviously the streaming alone is enough work, but being in other people's chats and like interacting with them, like while it's fun, man, that is like a whole thing in its own. Like I don't even know.
I don't
don't
know.
even
I
know
like
how to
hanging
explain
around
it.
your stream and seeing you play games.
Well, see, that's the thing. I like being in people's streams, but like I realize like I don't want to be. That's the thing. I go to people's streams and then I'm like, I don't want to step in here for like 5 minutes until I have to go, you know, like make food or something like that. Um, but I end up doing that sometimes anyway, and it's not a bad thing. I enjoy being in other people's streams, but like,
It's
I
all
also
about
like my free time.
thing is supporting each other is weird when we're also in a way competing with each other. We all have different
See-
boats, but we're riding the same wave, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing is like that's the I feel like maybe some people feel like this, but it's not necessarily for everybody. That's what I want to I want to get Mr. Beast levels of money. I want to be on Twitch. That way I can just raid into other people that don't have the Mr. Beast levels of money, and then they can get like the quarter of Mr. Beast levels of money, you know? That's the true spirit of it. At least
Sounds
that's
like
what I want to do.
Sounds like an incredible pyramid scheme that I should help out with.
Of course, that's you should get involved in all pyramid schemes. Actually, you know, people say they're pyramid schemes, but really, you're just trying to be the pharaoh, bro. You're trying to get buried in the gold.
That's why you got to start the pyramid scheme. Never be the one to be caught in one.
Exactly. We're already in the pyramid scheme, man. We're in the streaming market. We're already being used by Twitch because they're getting money off of us for people watching like the 3-minute ads, even though we're like, no, we don't really want that many ads.
Sorry to like keep on holding in here, but I'm really enjoying our conversations.
No, I'm enjoying. See, like, if I really wanted to be leaving, I'd do the Midwestern thing where I slap my legs and I'm like, well, I think it's about time I head out of here.
I'm gonna continue goofing around um on stream, but
That's fine.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, maybe that's actually a good segue into me heading out is talking about the way of heading out. Perfect. It's
Oh,
perfect, bro.
before
It's
you
evening.
go,
Of course.
why don't you name an arcade game? And if it's there, I'm gonna fuck around with it.
Arcade game. All right, what's the last arcade? You know what? Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. I really enjoyed
Fuck.
that game.
God. All right. Well, I said I'd take requests. So
Do you not like Moonwalker?
wait, it should be here. Moon.
Maybe since it's not multiplayer, they just don't have it.
Let's see.
Specifically the arcade cabinet one, not the Sega Genesis
Oh, there, I
one.
found it. It wouldn't show up. I think maybe it's because I typed in Michael Jackson's Moonwalker as one.
Mm.
All right, you got it. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
Dude, I gotta say, I love the beginning. There's like a beginning, not necessarily the first level, but whenever you begin like the second level, it just starts with a cutscene of like the bad guy being like, "Ah, I'm bad" or whatever, and then Michael Jackson just makes a Michael Jackson noise in like really low, like pixelated, bit crushed Michael Jackson. I don't even know how to describe it. It is funny. And it caught me so off guard whenever I played the actual arcade cabinet because that shit was loud as hell. It was like the loudest thing in the game.
Holy fuck.
But
This game is definitely loud. They want people to hear Michael Jackson.
they do. But yeah, I'll let you. I'll go ahead and head out. But I will be lurking in stream just because I like pumping people's view counts up.
Holy shit. I think I know what we're doing next time when we collab.
Oh my god, there's a I didn't know there was a co-op version.
Do you want to be the white Michael Jackson or the red Michael Jackson?
I like it. I don't know. I kind of
Oh,
like
God!
the sauce of the red Michael Jackson, man.
I put in the money and it started to scream at me.
Oh, what a great game. All right, I'll go ahead and stick around for a little bit, at least in chat, and then after that, I'll lurk to pump the viewer count up.
No, you don't gotta worry about that. But thank you so much for being here. If of course, that's for you, Torch. Thanks for being a part of the anniversary.
Of course, and I hope the rest of the 3-year anniversary goes well for your other streams. I'll try to stop in whenever I can.
Oh my god, I'm controlling both characters at the same time. Also, I'm going
Double
to
Michael.
I'm going to hang up, or you can kick me out of the call. Whatever works.
You know, how about we just both hang up on 3?
Wait, on what count?
On
what? Oh, I'm not in a call anymore. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble now. I guess I should. Well, bam. Also, I don't know why, but it's got me wanting to control both Michael Jacksons. So I guess this is a solo. I'm controlling both Michael Jacksons. I wonder if this will mute my stream, because this is like legally distinct Michael Jackson music. Where's Leon Kompowski from The Simpsons? We gotta sing Happy Birthday to Lisa. Also, what is? Oh my God! What's? Why did saving the monkey turn me into a robot? Holy shit. I knew one of these days I said I was gonna stream this game, but I didn't think it'd be so... I didn't think it'd be that quick. Whoa! It's loud in my ears. Oh, man. You know what? Michael Jackson being a part of, like, Sega history is so interesting. I mean, I think it was implied that MJ helped out with the music for Sonic the Hedgehog. Or at least Sonic 3. Oh, hello, Desires. I know you were around, but oh yeah, Desires is a big Sega fan. From time to time they'll bring up the good old days with the Genesis. See, I feel like such a fraud because like I like music and like pop music too, but I haven't listened to like a lot of Michael Jackson's work. I'm familiar with it, but it's not like I did not put Michael Jackson's music into my MP3 player basically, which feels really weird. Who's that? Oh, that's a kid. This is so weird. Oh wait, I have different abilities based on the different colors have different music. See, chat, you shouldn't dance. Don't dance to Michael Jackson songs or you die. I know that the Sega Genesis version of Michael Jackson's Moonwalker is different. Holy shit, look at that Streets of Rage enemy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I don't have an input for start button on the second controller. There we go. No, like I'm sure the arcade version is a lot more liked than the Sega Genesis version. Kill these jazz musicians. Oh shit, I was right. We should have killed them. So like honestly I'm very clueless to Mecha Michael is so weird. I'm very clueless to Michael Jackson's work. But does this game have anything to do with his music / album? Also, how many stages are there in this game? What is that? That looks like a out of control auto blow. I don't like it. Get away from me. Don't Google that. Oh, what is that? Hey, Gonard. It was at the request of guest Torch the Automaton. I just asked them to name an arcade game for me to play, and they chose this. Which is honestly that's great because I've never played this game. Did you know this game is his autobiography? Hell yeah, that's sweet. So Moonwalker is a movie that Michael Jackson made the story to and started, and some music videos originate from the film. There's a wait, hold on. There's a 3-player version. I'm controlling both characters because the controller mapping was kind of fucked up. Oh, fuck this. Why is this the boss? Why can't it be like some sort of like agent? Like Michael Jackson's agent that betrayed him or something. There we go. Oh, it's part of a tank. game is based on the film, by the way. Ah! I don't like the Michael Jackson screaming! Okay, well, in terms of that, can anyone explain why kids are being kidnapped? Oh man, this is pretty good. Wow, y'all know about your Moonwalker. I don't know shit. Because Michael Jackson is there? Whoa, what the fuck? Oh god. Oh, we're dying. You know what? Was this game successful at all in the arcades? Mr. Big is a drug kingpin and he caught the kids spying on his operation, so he kidnapped them? Damn. See, I'm thinking of Mr. Big from the SNK games, Art of Fighting. Also, they kind of look the same. Bald dude with sunglasses. The Genesis version is better. Is this now going to be a Michael Jackson stream? Yo, Pesci! The Wet Bandits from Home Alone. I don't... Why? Why is that robot trying to thrust its massive penis? What? Why would they do that? It's trying to thrust its big green cock at me. MJ, stop it. Kill him. I know about Bobo. Fuck it. I'm just gonna... Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Oh, wait! Look, it's Galcia from Streets of Rage. Coming at me with the knives. You made a Michael Jackson video game and you think they're gonna make good design choices? I never said they were making bad... I never said they were bad. Alright, it's time to dance. I am. You get MJ. You also get the penis robot. I don't like the penis robot. MJ, don't hurt the dogs. They don't know any better. They were trained wrong. They were brought up bad. Unless they're robot dogs. Oh, look at go! The dogs are dancing. This is how you tame the savage beast with Michael Jackson's music. There's so many, like, weird, creepy enemies. They all exploded? It's okay. Those dogs humanely exploded. Alright, they died listening to Michael Jackson's music. Alright, time to be Robot MJ. Also, I'm gonna change it so that we're playing Moonwalker. We are now a Michael Jackson stream. Oh my god, what's happening? Fuck it, we're dancing. I just wasn't paying attention. Quote ad, those dogs humanely exploded. Hey, I'm for the ethical treatment of animals. I think they should listen to some like good music before like they explode. Can I double up? No, I cannot double up on the Mecha Jackson. Okay, you know what? Because we don't have it, we're just gonna pin the Alright, there we go. There you go, Lord Panda Waffles. You get that quote. See, now we're here to the... Oh, God. Now we're here to dance on their graves. Kill him. By the way, zombies did not exist in the film. Interesting. Hello, man. Okay, well, you're gonna have to wait until after we play Michael Jackson. Oh, fuck it. Hold on. How do I do this? Pause? Okay. You know what, Min? Alright, you can show up. I guess... I guess I'll just show up on your Discord, and then you can move me around or whatever. Okay, and I guess I have to change this name. Actually, fuck it. We're not doing stuff yet.
Yo.
Hello, Min.
Oh my gosh, I got the echo going on. I have your stream up.
Oh, I am sorry. Hi, everyone. This is my good pal, Dryad Min. They are like part tree, part panda, all in on pen and paper, tabletop RPGs.
That do be it. Oh my goodness, we're getting surprise Brant.
Surprise.
Sup, gamers?
Who is this?
This is some punk. Don't worry about him.
Okay.
Damn, bro. You're not entirely wrong.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you a warning. I'm on stream, so I need to ask you this
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
How do you feel about cannibalism?
Oh my god. Were you,
No, see! No, shut up! If you want to be on this stream, we're gonna be talking about real shit. How do you feel about cannibalism?
I can't. I can't. Not after last night's discussion.
I'm looking at you, Jack Kikuma, and Torch is like the cannibalism argument is back, and we're like, yeah, we know.
There's no wrong answer. The only answer I want is an honest answer.
All right, listen.
I'm listening. The chat's listening.
All right.
No, the runaway auto blows. God, help!
We had an entire conversation of if Dryad eats a Teddy Crab is a cannibalism last night, which is why I'm laughing so much.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not above eating another bear, but like what cannibalism while I'm getting attacked by runaway auto blows.
But let's say, you know, you're in the middle of the woods, you're lost, it's been several days.
No, fuck
can't
that.
find
No.
you.
Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. When I die, I have ethically given I've given my own consent that my body can be used to be served to people and friends. You are one of those people that have been invited to a dinner party that will be feasting upon my body. And it's not, alright? And we're not talking about you're gonna eat cock and balls. I mean, if you really want to. But would you eat... Would you take part in the dinner party of the tasting menu that is me? That is the question
No.
here. Even
No.
with my own personal consent.
No.
That after I passed away.
Damn.
Outside
like
of
that?
a emergency circumstance, no.
All right.
Okay, there we go. Okay, fair enough. There you go. That's all you needed to do to answer that question.
I draw the line at recreation.
Okay, now what if it's not about the idea of recreation? I mean, like, well, so here's the thing. I have the...
I like that Kinku was like haggling with you.
I'm not haggling. I'm just trying to put out my point as, like, I've been a career chef of 10 years. I still have a heavy interest in, like, gastronomy
This
and like
is
food.
not a conversation.
This is
I
no.
expect a career chef to have.
I'm just saying, as like a part of me want to experience the ideas and cultures of like, you know, of like food around the world. What does it mean to be human? Or can we just really say it? It's just a waste of food. Okay, no, I can't. No, I can't. No, that's going too far. But
Now
but-
let's be honest here. There are many animals out in the world that have and will eat their own in order to survive.
yeah, like bears,
And chickens.
chickens.
Chickens are just fucking bastards.
Chickens will do
Yeah.
that. Wow.
Yeah. Chickens will do that.
Almost every animal has
most
a point
poultry will
where
do
they
that.
would.
Like most birds will do that too.
No, so here's a funny thing. I don't remember the name of the comic, but there's a comic where a huge event has happened in the world where all of a sudden, like, animals can now like communicate with humans, right? And like ethically, like now they can like they can talk to each other. Like there's a dude that was working in a slaughterhouse about to like kill a cow, but then the cow was able to talk back, and it's like, do they kill this cow because now it knows, like all cows know how to communicate with humans, right?
Yeah, there's some ethical ramifications if that happened.
I'm sorry, I just don't like what's going on in the screen right now.
No, this is not okay. You're like, these ghosts are being milked right now.
You know what? I prefer that term other than the one I was thinking of, because earlier there were like these green robots that were attacking you with like their weird penis things, and now it just looks like, you know what? Yeah, you're milking these ghosts.
I want to know what the fuck I walked in on.
Do you know who Michael Jackson is?
Yes.
Have you ever seen Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, the arcade game?
No.
I've never had, but now like this is what I'm playing on my stream because it was a request from a guest.
I'm sending it to you right now, Brandon, because you have to watch the magic.
I was about to say, I literally, yeah, no, I literally had pulled up the screen.
I've never played this game before, so I wasn't expecting this.
I never got to give my opinion on cannibalism.
Yeah, well, what is, well, not, it's not opinion, but like, would you?
I'd say yeah, I would. I would in a very limited circumstance like you described. You gotta be careful, because I hear cannibalism can be dangerous.
Of course.
Like, you get like hay fever and shit like that. So like, you cannot overindulge. Like that's bad juju. But like, the once, like no one's gotten hay fever over one time. I shouldn't say it like that, but it's true. It's true. And you do that, and it's like, this is technically vegan. You gotta like eat vegan meat. That's
See,
kinda
that's
like a once in a lifetime deal.
See, vegan meat just, I know that there's a business of like making food for vegans that have their cravings of like eating protein and stuff like that. And the thing is like,
Possible burgers and lab grown meats.
no, but see, I was about that, and like people were trying to get me to try it, and then I found out that a lot of that kind of food uses like coconut oil, in terms of like keeping all the fake meat together like in a patty and stuff like that. And I like that, like that'll kill me. Like, oh no, it's the penis robots. I don't like these.
What the fuck was that? Holy shit!
Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said penis robots.
Wow, they thrust. Michael Jackson came in and was like, "We gotta have these."
Okay, let's make them dance. Oh, it's thrusting! Look at it go! Ugh!
That's they knew what they were fucking doing.
See, here's the thing. Usually in my streams, I don't usually make like these kinds of jokes, but like it is happening in front of my face. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, you can't ignore it.
Holy shit! Is that a Michael Jackson like evil robot? Also,
this is the weekly
Also, I just want to apologize. I don't think we're formally introduced. What is your? Yeah, feel free to introduce yourselves both on stream.
Yeah. I'll go first. My name is Dryadmin. King is cool with me. We've hung out for a while. We enjoy the shared interests of fighting games and card games. And I mainly do tabletop role-playing game content with my lovely players, which includes this chucklefuck next to me.
Hi.
Hello, you are.
Well, I'm Brant, your guardian angel, and you know I also do streaming bullshit. And I literally came in here because I saw some people. I was like, could I hang out while I chop trees down? And
The rare.
Wait, chop trees. What are you playing?
farming sim.
Oh, which year?
He literally hasn't been able to stop.
22.
Word.
Yeah, no, I after D&D last night, man, I played until 5 a.m.
Now here's the thing. I don't think farming sim is like better. Wait, we're talking about like farming simulator, right? Not a different game,
Yeah.
right?
Not like Stardew or something. It's like the actual game.
Yeah,
named
like-
Farming Simulator.
Yeah, farming simulator 22.
So this is a very interesting thing for me, at least, because like I'm from. I've told stories about how I used to work at GameStop and whatnot, and where I worked, I'm close to near a huge farming area, so farmers would come by, like they would just have their farming clothes and stuff like that. Sometimes they smell, whatever. I didn't really care as much. And they only bought 2 games. They bought the new NHL every year, and they bought the new farming simulator game every year. And I had to ask, this is what you do, so why do you play the video game version? And they're like, it's something to do when they don't have work during the winter. That's what they play. They crave the job as a form of entertainment.
You would not fucking believe it because.
Are you a farmer?
No, but Brant, tell him.
So I drive trucks for a living, and I will play American Truck Simulator.
That's
Like,
not
this
see.
ga- and you're playing this because you're on break this week. There's one break between jobs, and this is how you spend it.
Well, see, here's the thing. I'm not knocking on it because
I am.
Well, so when I worked at the
I'm a
restaurant,
bastard.
I used to play this game called Cook Serve Delicious, and that game is like a typing game where you run a restaurant kind of deal, and that game is very stressful. And that was the game that I played when I was on my break at work. And they're like, "Why are you doing this instead of smoking cigarettes with us?" It's like, this is what I want to do. I don't know. I guess some people take comfort in some of the work that they actually do. I mean, you like driving a truck,
Yeah.
and then just
I found
driving
it-
a truck in game, give that sense of, familiarity with you.
Well, American Truck Simulator, I can do things that I normally can't do IRL, like I don't know, speed, hit lovely family of 4,
Oh my god.
you know, the usual.
Oh god. Man, I'm pretty sure this is the last boss. But
Okay.
then we can. What are we doing? Sonic?
I think we're doing Sonic.
Hell yeah.
I'm micromanaging in the background. I'm really glad that Brant's here because he's giving me the cover to go give Minty all the tools that he needs for tomorrow. And also, my buddy, my pal, my friend of mine, Angel, she actually managed to hit level 6 on Marvel Rivals and got me a key, so it's literally installing in the
Oh
background.
fuck! I need to be lurking in a stream that is playing that right now.
I didn't even do that. What happened was, and I heard all the keys already gone. at least the ones that are available in the game. So when you hit level 6, King, and I will keep you in mind if this works for me. But when you hit level 6 in Marvel Rivals, you get a key that you can give to a friend.
Oh, okay, that'd be cool.
Or you're allowed to do that. And literally it refreshes.
What the
every
fuck, Michael
fucking
Jackson?
turn. Oh my god.
We're
what
in a
was that?
space shuttle.
But yeah, the short version is that he hit level 6 right, like literally minutes before those things were enabled, and she got the key like right like literally last minute. She got it and she sent it to me, and then like a minute later they like ran out because it played the thing like goes like hotcakes.
Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna have to cut you. Mr. Big's evil plot has been foiled with the destruction of his deadly doomsday weapon, the gigantic laser penis cannon, and with his massive fortress reduced to cinders, he's no longer a threat to mankind. But what of Michael? All that is known that he was last seen soaring away from the crumbling towards the and the children that he saved, well, they're smiling, because deep down in their hearts, they know that Michael will return one day to share with them another wondrous and magical adventure.
You took some creative liberties with that, I noticed.
Sorry, what? Yeah, I took creative liberties by saying massive penis cannon. That was the only thing.
I also would have thought it said groaning instead of like creaking or something, whatever it was. Yeah, Gonard, it's time for Sonic.
Gonard, am I gonna get you into Sonic the Fighters?
Am I about to get Brant to Sonic the Fighters? Brant, get out of Farming Simulator.
No.
Wait, that's not Michael Jackson. That's Sonic's legs.
Oh my god, you're right.
Have you been playing the community version, Gonard? You know, if you didn't ask to play Sonic, I would have played the Genesis version of Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, it's either that or Fighters, but I'm down for Sonic.
Okay. Before we start, I'm just gonna send the details to my pal Gonard.